This is the tail end of a saga that started in 1964, because that was the year that I bought this new 1964 Corvette Stingray Roadster with a light silver blue exterior and a dark blue interior and a white top. And I married the love of my life, and we went on a honeymoon that was just fantastic. And of course we had, life changed us so that we had to sell the car a couple of years later, and lusted for those years for another 40 some years of working career and raising children. Then in 1992 took a retirement and started looking around for things to do, and in 2002 I found a car that I could rebuild into the honeymoon car, and it was in such bad shape in a junkyard I could make it any color, anything I wanted, so I did. Worked 3 years on this 64 Corvette and got it running, and have been driving it now for 4 or 5 years, and found out quite by happenstance that the frame of this car was so badly rusted the car was unsafe to drive. So that started this saga. This is now 2011, I'm sorry, and I found a manufacturer or supplier who would actually make a duplicate of the frame on the car. A little expensive, but very good stuff. But it's such a big job to remove the body, take the engine, transmission, steering, suspension all off the old frame, put it on a new one, is a huge, huge task.
Go.
So when I found out that I probably could raise the body with a simple home-built cherry picker, but I had to take off a lot of things to lighten it so that this cherry picker would actually work. So I did. Removed the hood, removed the seats, removed the radiator, removed the deck lid. All those are things that were necessary to get the car light enough so that I could actually make the lift. And that worked well so far, and we'll find out as the video goes on how we could support the body, because the fiberglass body, of course, isn't rigid like a steel body, and it wants to actually bend in the middle. So we had to find ways and think about ways to actually pick it up with the birdcage structure that's underneath the fiberglass and support the ends so that it would not have a problem with cracking through and breaking. So one of the things I had to do was to build a dolly that would physically support the body while we're doing the work on the chassis, and support the ends of it as well. And that was a challenge. Found information on the internet how to do it, actually built that dolly, and so you'll see how well it works. And so my good friend Kurt Danielson, who is here with me, came from Florida to help out, and we had 8 days of working on this project together. And so this is a video of that saga. Now, it's not how to do it or anything like that. It's a little bit of documentary on the fun that a couple old geezers could have with a minimum amount of tools to actually pull a body off and replace the frame on a vintage mid-year Corvette. So thank you very much, my good friend. And we'll
let's get to work.
Yes, indeed. We're getting to work.